I'm Mike with Imprintables Warehouse, and today we're going to look at Spectra Eco-Film heat applied material. Spectra Eco-Film is applicable to cottons, polyesters, and polycotton blends. It's available in a 15-inch wide roll and available in 60 different colors. Eco-Film is a very thin, very soft, lightweight material that's perfect for team wear, fashion wear, or just your everyday use for your heat application needs. And what we're going to look at today is its ease of production and the finished product on the garment. Now we're going to load the Eco-Film into the vinyl cutter. Spectra Eco-Film can be cut on any vinyl cutter on the market today. In our case, we're going to be going ahead and using the Roland GX24. So go ahead and load the material into the cutter and position it so that the pinch rollers will fall on the edges of the material so that we are maximizing our vinyl and not having so much waste. And when cutting Spectra Eco-Film, you want to set your cutter to about 70 to 90 grams of downforce. And to do that, just consult your manual on how to set the force. And now that we have our material loaded in our cutter, we're now ready to send our design. And when cutting heat applied vinyl, always remember to mirror your image. Now it's time to do the weeding process. And one of the first production qualities that I love about Spectra Eco-Film is the fact that the cut lines are very visible, which makes it very easy to weed. And since we have two designs on this one sheet, one for the front of the shirt, one for the back, I'm going to cut it in two just to make it a little more manageable while we are weeding. Okay, and just pick a corner to start. And another production quality of Eco-Film is the fact that it has a sticky carrier. This also makes it very easy to weed, especially when you're doing fine text or intricate details, so that if you do, tend to peel up a corner or something like that, you will have the ability to stick it back down. Now that we have the outer portion of our design, we can go in and weed the remaining pieces, such as the cavities and any piece that may have torn in a corner or something like that. We have our first design, and now do the number for the back. And one last piece, which is the cavity in the 6. And that is the weeding of Eco-Film. Now it's time to apply to the garment. And now that the Eco-Film has been cut and weeded, now it's time to heat apply. So we have our garment loaded into our heat press. And what it is a 100% cotton t-shirt. And anytime you're going to do a heat application, the first step is always a pre-press. And what the pre-press will do is get any moisture or any wrinkles that could be into the garment, which could affect the adhesion. And you can just do that for a few seconds. And what we'll do now is position our design and prepare for heat application. Okay, now that we have our design positioned, it is now time to heat press. And Spectra Eco-Film applies at 305 for 10 to 15 seconds, and it is a hot peel material, which is another excellent production quality of Eco-Film is the hot peel. So there's no need to wait for that mylar to cool down before peeling it. Okay, so now we can remove our mylar carrier. And we have design number 1 for the front. And now what we're going to do is place our other design on the back. And we can just simply flip that over, reposition on the press, and And I'll go ahead and do a quick pre-press again. And position the number. Again, hot peel, and we have our number applied. So there we have our finished garment with Spectra Eco-Film. We have our design on the front, we have our design on the back. Spectra Eco-Film offers a very thin, lightweight hand to the shirt, very soft hand, and that screen print-like finish that your customers demand. And one other quality I'd like to mention about Spectra Eco-Film before we close is its two-color application. When applying two colors with Eco-Film, the first layer can be applied for 1 second only, and the second layer can then be applied directly over top for the full 10 to 15 seconds, which basically cuts your two-color application time in half. So there you have it, Spectra Eco-Film. If you'd like to sample Eco-Film or give it a try, give us a call at 800-347-0068 or visit us on the web at imprintables.com.